Hello there, friends. UFL Jim here to give you a nice, soothing, calming, and relaxing week 2 UFL recap. It's exactly what we all need after a crazy weekend, extended weekend, I should say, of amazing, high energy, and very, very hectic football games. This is the UFL show with UFL Jim. Let's go.
It's the UFL show with UFL Jim, your one-stop shop for all things United Football League. We have a sexual tension, we have the heat, we have the power, we have the news. It's all here on the UFL show with UFL Jim.
We're feeling takey? Let me give you some takes. The quarterback play right now in the UFL is the best level of quarterback play we have seen in spring football ever. Now, I'm talking overall. Have we had individuals who are better than a bunch of the players now? Yes. But I think overall, the level right now, mwah, absolutely amazing. For coaches, perhaps some inexperience is showing as the most inexperienced coaches, I believe, all lost this weekend. Maybe that has something to do with it, maybe not, but I think you're gonna see a trend continuing on. Uh, Gavin DeGraw, Gavin DeGraw, he gets it. I don't know what it was, but it was beautiful. It was a great halftime show. He gets it. Uh, I don't care about numbers. I don't care about crowd sizes. I don't care about attendance numbers. I don't care about TV viewership numbers. The football is all I care about. The product is all I care about. I understand these things are important to keep track of. I understand that we want to know what's what with the league. I understand that you need these to be good. But I personally do not care. Uh, and also, I like Mike Rapoli shouting out on Twitter and I'm sure some other apps this week saying he wants some feedback from the fans to see how the league is doing. I like that level of engagement with the fans. Very, 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 very much. Now let's get into the games. Game number 1 had the DC Defenders facing off against the Columbus Aviators, with the Defenders getting back in that right spot, winning this one 44-26. Oh boy. What a game. This one was drunk. We had 7 turnovers, I think, overall in this one. 8 penalties, 4 turnovers for Columbus. Extremely sloppy. 2 showings of sloppy play from the Aviators. And I gotta wonder, I see some people posting online. Ted Ginn, the inexperience there. I like the guy. Seems really energetic, seems to really vibe with the players, but the inexperience of being a head coach, of managing all of this. Uh, don't know if he has the right guys in place as coordinators to kind of get things going. And trust me, love the defensive coordinator, Todd Haley. Gotta go. Gotta go. But the Aviators defense is a joke. It's an absolute joke. 2 weeks in a row, both teams playing against them run like crazy, and they can't do anything to do it. The crowd, though, oh, the crowd was awesome. Shout out Columbus. You guys showed out. Love seeing it. And I just hope that this doesn't pull away from the Aviators. I hope they're still in a good spot after this week. Even if Columbus doesn't end up having a good season, I hope the fans still show up and have a great time at the games. Is the DC O line better than last week, or are the Aviators just really, really bad? I think we'll need to see more. But shout out, defenders. You got your run game going. Tom, who still doesn't look right fully, he's still weird passing the ball, but you got a great run game, and you played the Aviators. It's a get right spot in my book. Game number 2, Louisville Kings versus the Orlando Storm. Orlando Storm win this one at 19-9. Plummer, I think, is pretty decent. Again, he holds onto the ball too long. The Kings, though, cannot run the ball at all. And it's just infuriating to watch a team whose defense is, I feel, being squandered. I feel like the Kings defense is good, maybe like top half of the league. I don't know, I'm not going to put it like top 2, top 3, but I'm going to say top half of the league. And I feel like the offense and the way that this offense is being managed is a disservice to the defensive side of the Kings. I don't know what they're doing at quarterback right now. They're flip-flopping, switching all over the place. Just pick a guy for a game, stick with him, and 9 penalties too. 9 penalties for the Kings. Storm, offensive line is good. Nice solid run game yet again. And still couldn't pull away. You got Rapoli on the sidelines. Love seeing that. That was fun. Broadcast was a little ESPN. Trust me, I'm the biggest defender online of the ESPN broadcast. I like the gambling stuff when they do it in spurts. I like the sideline interviews, even if they're wonky. I love the coach interviews, especially when they're weird. But you're getting a little too crazy with it. Just a little bit. Dial it back just a smidge. And then we're feeling nice. We're feeling right. We're feeling okay. You just gotta take it and just go, and we're feeling good. Now, there was some weird double turnovers. This game was incredibly drunk. It was incredibly stupid, but also incredibly fun. I love, if it's a slop fest like this is the kind of game. Like, you want to take, like, poster child of slop fest games, this is the one that you want representing. Because it was stupid, it was awesome, and it was a blast. Game number 3 brings us to the Birmingham Stallions taking on the Houston Gamblers. With the Gamblers, yes, the Gamblers winning 22-20. You love to see it. Again, just the tale of the week. Inexperience is your detriment. You replace a guy like Skip Holtz with a guy like AJ McCarron, you're going to get inexperience. You're going to get some stuff that doesn't look right. Matt Corral this season, probably the worst looking Stallions quarterback we have seen in a while. And the fact that the Birmingham Stallions cannot run the ball is honestly disgusting, deplorable, despicable, dehumanizing. But the Houston Gamblers, maybe this just goes to show that the Dallas Renegades are really, really, really good, because the Houston Gamblers turn around and have a performance like this. They marched down the field. Again, couldn't score a touchdown to save their lives for most of this game. But their kicker, Hoyland, awesome. He was great. I think Houston has, if they stick with the guy, they're going to be okay at quarterback. Now, I'm going to understand Decker's hurt. We don't know how long. But I think they're going to be okay at the quarterback position. Birmingham, though, aside from Tizzino, could do nothing to stop this Gamblers team from driving down the field. Yeah, they bowed up in the red zone a few times, but so what? They're kicking the lights out of them, and you can't lose this game. The Birmingham Stallions cannot lose a game like this. They have a reputation to uphold. Maybe that's all just down in the dirt, but who knows? All I know is that we're getting some crazy parity going on. We only have a few 0-2 teams. We only have 2 2-0 teams, and we have a bunch of 1-1. So we're feeling pretty good after week 1. And then finally, on Tuesday night, we had game number 4, the Battlehawks, the Renegades. Oh my goodness. Austin Reed, Tyler Vaughn. This offense for the Renegades is absolutely humming. They are so good. And yes, the Battlehawks defensive front got to them a little bit. They could not run the ball. The Renegades may have a problem running the ball, but that doesn't seem to matter if you can put this much firepower out on offense. The defense was no slouch either, but it's hard to tell whether their defense was super effective or St. Louis was just having so much trouble making anything happen on offense. Silvers and the receivers were not connecting. Some spurts of running the ball, but a lot of issues. nothing really seemed to be, nothing was easy for St. Louis offensively. It just looked tough. It looked, so I don't know. There's people in my circles. I'm not saying it, but people in my circles are saying it. Do the Battlehawks and should the Battlehawks move on from Brandon Silvers? They got some other guys in camp. We know what Silvers is at this point. I think Brandon Silvers is a guy that you kind of know what to expect. He doesn't, to me, he doesn't analyze. He throws, he's got a rhythm. He's on rhythm, he's good. He's off rhythm, done. Kaput. Will not work. I feel like that's a detriment to the Battlehawks, but who cares? The stories about the Renegades. They're the best team in the league. They look nigh unbeatable after 2 weeks. They're going to be top dogs, which you know what that means. Set your watch to week 5, because they're losing week 5, baby. And that'll bring us to our overall thoughts from week 2. How do we grade the teams right now, 2 weeks in? From week 1 to week 2, we have the Stallions downgrade, so that also means the Kings are a downgrade. The Aviators, way a bit of a downgrade, so that means the Storm, who only have wins against the Aviators and the Kings, have to be downgraded. The Battlehawks, maybe you upgrade because they beat DC, who looked really good this week. Renegades, again, upgraded. DC, upgraded as of this week. Houston, way upgraded. So there's a lot of movement going on. It's all very, very, very strange. Love the crowds in Louisville and Columbus. Great additions, great new markets. Dallas, Houston, Orlando. We need some work. I love the people showing up, especially in Orlando. I love the people showing up, but I want to see more of them. Now, Houston, I'm going to give a pass. It was Easter, lots of weird stuff happening. And Dallas this week, I'll give a pass because it was Tuesday night. But I want to see awesome environments, which we're seeing in the new market. So I'm excited in week 3 to see DC. I'm excited in week 4 to see Birmingham. I want to just bathe in these new market hypes. I want to keep seeing it. The viewing experience, awesome, fantastic. Continues to be stellar. And then last but not least,
the goddamn Renegades in it again. The goddamn Renegades.
That'll lead us into my UFL Jim power rankings. At number 8, we have the Columbus Aviators. They are just lost. They don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Nobody knows what's going on with the Aviators. At number 7 is the Louisville Kings, 0-2. And it's frustrating. They are, I think, the most frustrating team for their fans. Because you see, they're right there, and they can't finish. They can't grab onto it. Number 6 is the Stallions. You can't do that. You can't do that. Number 5, it's the Defenders. You lost the Battlehawks week 1. I'm sorry. You can't. Number 4 is the Battlehawks. They're right there. Even though the Defenders this week look way better than the Battlehawks, the Lesbians, whatever, they lost straight up. Number 3 is the Houston Gamblers. Yeah. What a jump for the Gamblers, huh? Good for them. Number 2 is the Orlando Storm, 2-0. Week 2-0, but still 2-0. Don't expect that to hold the way they're playing. Number 1 is the Dallas Renegades. By and away, the Dallas Renegades. Come on. And that'll leave us for now. Week 2 in the books. We set our sights to week 3 and just keep holding on to these precious moments of UFL that you get to watch with your eyes every single week. 'Cause I know I'm holding on with my heart, my gut, my soul, my eyes, my brain, my ears. So just be present. That's all I can ask of you. That's all the UFL can ask of you. Just be present in the moment. I'm UFL Jim. See you for the